Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Eureka Springs channel. I'm Melody Purdy, your host, and we're coming to you live this afternoon from Eureka Springs, Arkansas. And as always, Eureka Springs channel is here to do just one thing, and that is to celebrate the good people, the good places, and the good news of Eureka Springs. And I'm so glad that you're here with me today because we have a special guest. Today I reached out to, they reached out to me actually. They wanted to promote their event and wanted to share it with the community and for all you good folks that come to Eureka Springs every weekend and have fun with us here in our wonderful backyard that we call Paradise. And there is an event that's coming up that I thought you guys might be interested in knowing about. And it's put on by the United Methodist Church, the United Women of Faith. And I have with me this afternoon Miss Lynn Baker, who is joining us to give us the scoop about what this event is all about. You guys, welcome to the screen, Miss Lynn Baker.
Hello, Melody. It's so good to be here. Thank you for having me.
Oh, thank you for joining me. I'm thinking that about all organizations that come and do an interview with me, there's a team of people always behind all these wonderful events. And I know the United Women of Faith is a great group. I know some of the ladies that are a part of that, and it's just a fantastic group of women. So honored that you guys are putting on this event, and it's a great event. So give everybody what's going on. What do you guys got up your sleeve? What are you doing?
Well, we just can't wait to let everyone know about what we've got going on September 16th. On Saturday, September 16th, we're going to have our first quilt show, and it is going to be the best fundraiser that we've ever had. It's going to happen at the Eureka Springs United Methodist Church, which is located on 195 Huntsville Road, South Highway 23. We're going to open up at 10 o'clock and close up at 4 o'clock. And there's $10 charge for admission, and you are going to be blown away.
Well, it's a lot of quilts. I think, what's your count right now? I know this is subject to change. I won't hold you to it. But how many quilts do you have coming on the scene for this event?
We have well over 100. And
oh my goodness.
I mean, these are quilts of every size, every design. They're new quilts. They're well-loved quilts. They're vintage quilts like this cute little one that my great aunt put together a long time ago with little kittens. I can't even get it in there. Kittens crawling up the Pussy Willow stem. And we've got family heirlooms coming. We have those that are just part of family life, and we've got those that have been meticulously put together and are worth thousands of dollars.
My goodness. Well, you've got me, you sent me some photographs here. I thought we'd flip through these. As diverse as we are as human beings, you have a little bit of taste of everything in the quilts that you showed me here. Let me just show these to you. You want to talk about, if you want to mention something about these that we're looking at, yes. Lynn?
We are going to have a silent auction, and we're going to have some quilts as well as a marketplace where you can get all kinds of quilt books and quilting kinds of things that you need to do that. I am an admirer of a quilt, not a quilter myself, but this particular quilt will be one of the ones that we're selling.
Oh, so they'll be for sale. That's not just a display. All right.
That's right. We will have some for sale. This is another one that's for sale. This is a seed packet quilt. And what happens is they take these pictures and then they adjust them so that they're just in the right position. Mm-hmm. And it's so showing pictures as if they were on a seed packet. And
that's cool.
Yes, this one will be also for sale.
Wow, it's beautiful.
Look
at the beautiful. vibrant colors.
Yes.
It's gorgeous.
And it is. This one will not be for sale, but it's called A Study in Green, and Carol Sturgis has put this together. She will be one of our Meet the Quilters. She will be at on location and answering how she put together this. It has well over 5,000 pieces in it.
You're kidding me.
No, I'm not.
Oh my gosh.
And
How big is it? Is it a king size quilt?
Yes, it is. Yes.
Wow.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
And every piece is green. Every block is green. So,
man, I wonder how long it took her to do this one.
Well, she'll be able to answer all those
I'm
questions.
sure. Meet the quilter. She'll tell you.
That's right. That's right. Exactly. This is another of Carol Sturgis's quilt. I call it A Study in Turquoise because I think it's just absolutely beautiful, and it reminds me of the Southwest. Now, these two, the green one as well as this one, will not be for sale, but Carol will be there to answer all the questions that we have.
Well, I'm thinking to myself, if I put this much dedication into a piece of in a quilt like this, I'm not sure I would sell it either. This is, this is a part of you're really giving a part of yourself when you sit down and do this type of work. It's quite the investment of time and a lot of love that's put into these quilts. I don't think I'd sell mine either. I don't think I would.
That's why I'm an admirer rather than a quilter, because I don't know that I can sit still that long.
True that. This one's gorgeous too. It's simple,
Yes,
but it's gorgeous.
it is beautiful, and one of our United Women in Faith committee members has put this together, Susan Reed. It is absolutely lovely. And the intricacy, whenever you get up close, is just amazing.
Yeah, I'm wondering about that myself. I can tell that if you could zoom in on these particular quilts, it's fascinating. And, oh my goodness, like you said, meticulous.
And a story behind it. And this one has a story. This one is one that I own. My great aunt Opal Radford put this together for a day bed. And that's why the clamshell design goes sideways, horizontally instead of vertically. My great aunt Opal put this together in the 1940s. I had it appraised, and they told me that it was probably put together in the 40s because of the particular pieces of material that were used. Mm-hmm. And she quilted until she was 100. She lived to be 104. So pretty made, and it's all hand quilted, no machine quilting on this.
Okay. Tell us about this.
Oh, yes, we have quite a showstopper here. Virginia Voyers is loaning this to us because when baby Jesus disappeared years ago, some of her friends made sure that she had a quilt that reminded her of that event and had it so that baby Jesus could always be with her in this quilt. And you'll see another one or two of Virginia's quilts.
Well, now, for people that are not aware of that story, Lynn, when people show up to see this quilt, I hope you have someone there standing by the quilt to talk about when baby Jesus went away and how he came back. That in itself is a phenomenal story. Virginia is known for this particular time in her life. It is a story to be told. So coming to the event, I'm sure someone will be there to fill people in that are not aware of that particular occurrence for Virginia and her life.
Exactly. So, and there will be newspaper articles around so that people can really get filled in on what happened. And this is another of Virginia's quilts that was given to her with the Christmas theme to it.
So a little bit into that story about Virginia. Look at this, guys. Free Virginia Voyers. Now, if you want to know what that really is all about, why that sign had to be made, show up at the quilt show and somebody's going to tell you the full story.
Exactly. Another picture of the seed packet quilt that will be for sale. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful work.
It is gorgeous. Wonderful. And, the quilt show, obviously, you girls get a gaggle of girls and a few guys together that love to quilt. It is a fun time, but the point of doing this also is the fact that you guys are trying to raise money for the United Women of Faith. And tell us a little bit about where some of the funds that you're going to be hopefully having proceeds from this event are going to go to, Lynn.
Yes, thank you. The emphasis for United Women in Faith is that we focus on ministries and work with women, children, and youth. And over the last number of years, United Women in Faith have given over $15,000 to different organizations and groups within our locale to make sure that we meet the needs of those women, children, and youth that live in our area. And United Women in Faith is a group of women who have a purpose and a mission and a vision. And we believe that love in action can change the world.
And you guys do that certainly very, very well. I tell you what, if you want something done, put a woman in charge.
Exactly.
You girls have really, knocked down doors and opened doors for a lot of people in our county and have done some phenomenal work here locally. You in itself, your group should be celebrated all year long. Wonderful women who have really made a big difference for our county and beyond. And so this event and this fundraiser is going to be very significant for the goals that you have set, not only for this year, but perhaps for next year. So why? That's reason enough to come to the show, right?
Exactly.
Reason enough. If there had to be a reason, that's the first reason. The second reason is this is a fantastic display of art and passion and time and talent that everyone has put into these quilts. It's going to be phenomenal. Can't wait to see it.
Saturday, September 16th.
Yes, let's put that up on the screen for everybody to see. Saturday, September the 16th, and you're going to start out at 10 a.m. Now, let's mention where this is at, since people might not be able to zoom in on that poster that you've got there. Lynn, where is this going to be located at?
It's going to be at the Eureka Springs United Methodist Church, which is located on 195 Huntsville Road, South Highway 23. We open at 10 in the morning, close at 4. Come, have some cookies, look at all the quilts, and buy some items because Christmas is coming.
It certainly is. I hadn't thought about that. It really is true. Oh, goodness gracious.
I know.
Where have I been? I better get myself knock off the pocketbook a little bit, open it up, because Christmas time buying is starting to go right. We're ready for it. I hadn't even thought about that, how close it is to Christmas. My goodness, it really would be some great gift purchasing for a lot of people. And of course, the proceeds at the door also will help raise money for you guys too. So lots of ways to help out.
And I'd like to say that not only quilts, but we're going to have placemats and table runners and bags and all kinds of things that make great gifts.
Absolutely. Well, thank you, Lynn, for joining us today and for all the effort by not only yourself, but your wonderful team of United Women of Faith, and for all the things that you guys do and for making this event possible for us all to enjoy.
Thank you, Melody. I look forward to seeing you and a lot of people there on the 16th of September.
You guys, Eurekans, y'all come on out and support the United Women of Faith and come and look at some beautiful quilts. Thank you, Lynn.
Thank you.
All right, guys, so get yourself calendar-wise. Lynn said it. She hit the nail on the head. Christmas shopping. I hadn't even thought about that. Gosh, wow. Mind blown. Okay, so you guys go to this event, and thank you for joining us today at the Eureka Springs channel. We're here to always celebrate the good people, the good places, and the good news, and I hope I've brought all three of those things to you today to watch. Be sure and like and subscribe and follow us so that we can continue bringing you all the great things about Eureka Springs and beyond. And so you guys out there helping me spread the word, it's up to you to help us make sure people know about Eureka Springs. So be sure and do that for us. Thank you for joining us today, and we'll see you next time here on the Eureka Springs channel. You guys have a great day. Bye-bye.